Bachelor for Life here with the K-Bar USSF TDI Astro MP. I just picked this up not too long ago. I actually picked it up as a gift for my wife. It comes with a nice little plastic sheath. It's got that bluish handle that they're using for their Space Force knives. Get into some specs here. So blade steel is a AUS 8 ASS. Handle material Zytel. The belt clip on this one is reversible, so you can switch that back and forth. And they also did the cool packaging. Read that right there. Kind of a cool little knife. I actually owned one of the older models. This one I've carried quite a bit over the years, not so much recently, but I think I'll start just because it's kind of cool. But this one has the old metal pocket, or the old metal clip for the belt, which I'd be interested. I guess the plastic I like because it looks like you can turn that a couple of different ways and actually do like a side carry. So it's latched on your belt kind of like this, you know, so you could deploy it instead of just upright. This one's set up essentially just upright. So with the K-Bar TDI, I do carry that black one often, the original version. This one, I'm not so sure about the sheath. It looks like it only goes horizontal carry and not a vertical carry. I do like the vertical carry on the other style because you can kind of inside the waistband carry it. And if you can't carry a firearm, it's the next best thing because it draws similar to a firearm, which I really like about it. The second thing I like about it is the angle of the cut. A lot of times when you're making cuts, you have that tendency, or you have to kind of tilt your wrist to make the cut, where the way this blade's designed, you know, you can just drag it right across. I've thought about getting the serrated version because I do like serrations. Unfortunately, their serrations are not as good as the cold steel serrations, and the steel in this being an AUS 8, I feel that I would have to sharpen it quite often. So the plain edge is probably the best option for something like this. I mean, I know that it's traditionally, or these style knives are traditionally made for self-defense or protection or what have you. But I'm kind of a common sense, practical person. So every knife I buy, I like to use as a multi-purpose knife. This one for self-defense be great. I mean, the blade length on it is a whopping, let's see here, roughly 2 inches. So not going to do a ton of damage. I think it'd be more the fear factor of, you know, if someone came up on you and you pulled this out, you know, voila, I've got a knife, you know, do your best. Obviously not, you know, if they've got a machete or something, or even a handgun, this is probably not going to be, probably not even going to get deployed unless you can maybe get close enough to protect yourself with it. Otherwise, it may just cause more trouble. But as a utility knife, backup knife, you know, maybe I'm on the ground and somebody's wrestling me, or if you're a police officer or, you know, EMT or whatever, you know, this style of knife, you know, might come in handy. For the Space Force, I mean, I would be kind of interested to see, you know, if they actually would carry something like this. I mean, I could see where, you know, a small, accessible knife, you know, with all that bulky equipment that, you know, someone might wear, an astronaut or space cadet might wear, you know, a little knife like this. I don't even know if you could get your big gloved hand around it, right? So I'd be interested to see. I mean, I know this is kind of fun all this United States Space Force militaria, that they're making. But alongside the K-bar fixed blade, I'm interested to see if it's something that they actually end up carrying, or something similar, or if they have their own design, or what brand. I mean, I would assume they do have some sort of a deal with one of the knife makers, probably a firearm maker, and things like this are kind of cool. They're collectible. This one right here, obviously, I don't plan to use it, and the wife probably won't either. But it's it's that cool factor. It's kind of, but as far as the black one that I have, the original model, that one I do find quite a few uses for it. I traditionally don't use it for a whole lot of heavy work because it's only an Aus 8 steel. But it's inexpensive enough that you can customize it if you want, and you're really not out a ton of money if you mess up. But some of the things that I might do with the black one, I think I probably will put some G10 handles on it. I bought some scales and some liners. This one, it's already cool, right? I mean, it's already got all the fancy you need. So let me know what you think. What do you think about the United States Space Force? Is this something realistic that they might carry? Is it kind of a glitzy type thing, kind of a fashion show for K-Bar to just show off or sell some more of the same old knife that they've had and they've been selling for 10 plus years? Or in this case, 100? Yeah, let me know what you think. Is this thing cool? Is it practical? If you have one, what do you use it for? And do you agree with me that Zytel on a Aus 8 is probably fine? What do you think? For the K-Bar USSF TDI, that's Bachelor for Life.